Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. In today's video I've got something that's going to be very useful to you if you either shoot videos or take photos. And this is a little LED video light from ANDYCINE. It's actually their ANDYCINE AL-360RGB LED video light. And the reason this is super useful is that we've seen things like this before, little tiny LED lights that fit on top of your camera or a little tripod off camera. But this one has got some very useful features, and it's a step up in quality from some of these cheap LED video lights that are available online. Now, if you do want to pick up one of these for yourself, then please do check out the links down in the video description. You'll find links to where you can buy this, and also links to the other products that ANDYCINE actually manufacture as well. So this is what the box looks like. This has got 16 watt max power, 1500 lumens in white, a light angle of 120 degrees, and it also has brightness and color controls as well on the light itself. Temperature range on the white is 3200K to 5200K, I think it is. Let me just check that. No, 3200K to 5700K. So before I show you the actual light itself, which is just sitting on my desk here, and this is going to be very useful for me for my videos that I produce, before I show you that and what you get inside the box, I just want to say hello to all of those of you who've tuned in live. Darren Bird, Rob Maguire, Aaron Stoy and Rob Pinchbeck, all in the live chat already. Thank you very much for tuning in live. If you're watching after the live broadcast, please do use the regular comment section below. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Onto the product. Here we go. This is what we get inside the box. We get a little tiny sort of mount bracket. This allows you to mount the light on top. It's got a little turny wheel, standard sort of threaded mount, and then we've got this adjustable piece here, so we can actually turn this to loosen it off, and we can angle the light accordingly. And this has got a standard cold shoe mount on the bottom, but it's also threaded as well, so you can put this onto little mini tripods. This is what I'm going to be using mine for, on a little mini tripod. And you can tighten this wheel down if you're using the hot shoe or cold shoe mount. So you get a little tiny mounting bracket, which is good. You also get a little quality control card. Might seem like not worth mentioning, but at least they've got good quality control here as well. Little polishing cloth, not sure why you'd need that, but nice that they include it. And then we also get some information about warranty and customer service. And then we get a user manual as well, which guides you through how to use the light and all the controls on the rear. And now let's take a look at the actual light itself. Let me first of all just remove the battery. Now you don't get the batteries with it. I happen to have a couple of batteries here. They are Sony equivalent NP F550s. I think this is an F550 as well. No, this is an F330, sorry. So this will accept NP 550s or 330s, anything in that NP-F range for Sony. That's what this particular product takes. If we look around the back, we have got input here for if you're using a power supply rather than the battery. There's no power supply in the box, but you can pick up a power supply. There's also a dimming control on the back here. This also acts as a button to turn the light on and off. There's also a color temperature and a hue control, this one here. So it will control color temperature, and then you click it again and then it controls hue as well. So we've also got on the bottom tripod threaded mount, so we can mount this directly to a little mini tripod, or we can use the supplied adapter. So just to reiterate, you get everything I've shown you here apart from the batteries. You have to pick up your own batteries to use with this. So let's pop the battery in. What one should we use? It doesn't really matter. Let's use this one. And it's just a matter of putting it onto the back and sliding it into place. There's a little tiny eject button that sort of clipped the battery into place. When you're removing the battery, you have to push this in to remove the battery off the back. And then we can push the button and turn this on. So I can actually turn this all the way off with the rotary control, or I can increase the intensity. So I'm turning that light, that switch, rotary control, and increasing the intensity. It's going very, very bright, as you can see. Imagine this. This is what I'm going to be using mine for. Let's just turn it down a little bit. Imagine this at the back of my desk area here. You can see part of my bamboo desk where I show my products, that's going to light up my products so well. So I might mount this on a tripod somewhere at the back here for when I'm doing my overhead videos where I'm using the overhead camera, because that just lights up this area really well. So its lowest setting, let's just put it all the way down to its lowest. So that's its lowest setting. Now the one thing I would say is it's not a gradual ramp up in brightness. It tends to click up, which most LED lights do. I would have just liked to have seen that a little bit smoother. Now we've also got the like color temperature, so I can make it a cooler light, so very cool, and then I can go all the way back round to make it a warmer light. If I push that button in I showed you earlier, then this puts this into like a color mode. I apologize if this is blinding you, but this is now in a color mode, so we can go round from blue to a more green color, and then we can go all the way round to like a pink magenta color, and then we can go round to really bright sort of red color, and then keep going round, and we cycle through those 360 colors. Now we're onto like an orange, and then onto a yellow, and then if I push that button again, then it switches it back to the white light. Now something else worth noting, this is really good value actually for this price point, is if you look on the back as we're cycling through. So this is the percentage, so 10, 11, 13, it sort of goes up in 2 sort of and 1s and 4s. It's a little bit random, but as you go up the brightness, it actually increases the brightness here, so we can see what brightness we've got. And as we go cycle around the different color temperatures, then it also tells you what color temperature you're at on the back here as well. So I would normally work at 5600K. So we go round to 5600. So now we're at a nice cool sort of neutral daylight white 5600. When we click this in and we go into color mode, then it gives you the percentages of color that you're using there as well. So it gives you full feedback on this digital display, and when we click it again, it remembers what you were on the other memory bank, so it goes back to the 5600K. And when you think that's just at 1300%, 13% brightness, let's pop it up to 14%. So that's at 14%, and then we can go all the way round. Let's go up to, there you go, we're at 82%. That is very bright. The difference that has on me, let's just pop it at its lowest, which is 10%. Just the difference that has at filling in light on my face during this video is absolutely fantastic. It's a very good performer, really good. Slightly diffused on the front already. We've got this sort of frosted piece of plastic on the front, so it's like a quite a diffused soft light, but can get quite harsh if you put it up to its full brightness. I really like the fact that it uses the Sony batteries as well, because these are readily available, really easy to pick these up cheap on the likes of Amazon, and just this is a really good performer, very good indeed. So let's take a look inside the live chat again. If I've missed any of you out, if I've missed giving any of you a shout out, then I do apologise. There's so many of you in the live chat. We've got Rob Maguire, Aaron Stoy, Rob Pinchbeck, I said hello to you earlier, Charlie B, Failtech, thanks for tuning in again, Failtech, I really do appreciate it. Charlie B, like your new mop chop, by the way, very smart. Thank you very much. And we've also got Shinibana inside the live chat as well. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you're in the market for a really good, solid performing LED video light, something that's nice and compact as well, that can either sit on top of your camera or on top of a tripod, then this I can highly recommend. It's really very well made. The fact you can adjust the color temperature, you can also go into color mode as well. It's well worth checking out. So that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please do check out the links down in the video description. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, all that good stuff. Have a fantastic week ahead. I really do appreciate each and every one of you watching the videos. I'll see you in another one very soon.